It's Peaches here, and this is Peaches Pit Party, the podcast. A lot of puh sounds with that title. A replay of today's full show, which you can hear weekday afternoons live on K-Bear 101. I hope you like what I have to say, and if not, well, then I'm sorry, not sorry. Enjoy. All right, now that we started off the show in a very calming way there with Signs of the Swarm, I Won't Let You Die as my pick of the day. Happy Friday. Let's get to it here. I'll be here for the entire afternoon and then be on my way to meet up with a few of our listeners to the Haunted River in Manan. If you want to meet us there and buy your tickets, you can still do that. You can still come join us, say hello. We'll be going live on Facebook, posting some stuff on social media at K-Bear 101 FM on every single platform out there. It is going to be one fun night. It's also going to be another fun night tomorrow when we got Judas Priest in town. Judas Priest in Sabaton at the Mountain America Center hooked up a good amount of our listeners with tickets to that show. Judas Priest, the legendary Judas Priest, making their way to East Idaho. That's going to be one amazing show there. Plus, got Wage War later this month that listeners won tickets for. We also got, what else is there? More haunted meetups. There's so much stuff happening this month. It's absolutely crazy. If you want to get a hold of me, you know the number by now, hopefully, 208-535-1015. I was trying to find a Bane mask for my Halloween costume this year, and I was thinking, maybe my head is too big for one of those generic costume masks. It's already tough enough as it is to try finding a hat, even trying to fit my CPAP mask on me. And I was looking at these different Bane masks. Some of them looked way worse than others. One looked just like the one he wore in the movie, which is what I was hoping for, and it was also a decent price, but then it said head size maximum was like 22 inches. And I was trying to figure out a way to measure my head because I don't have a tape measure that bends that way. You have to measure like the circumference of it. And I'm sure mine's way bigger than that, which is going to suck to try doing this whole Bane costume. Maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll won't wear a costume at all this year, plan for next year. Or maybe I can try doing Kane and seeing if there's a Kane mask that just fits my face, has the fake long black hair. But that also means if the weather gets cold, I'll be wearing like essentially a red morph suit at some of these haunted meetups. There's no way I'm wearing a red morph suit in the cold weather. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyway, we got some Muse, that weird collaboration between Mitchell Tenpenny and Under Oath on the way here on Peaches Pit Party on K-Bear 101. It is the spoopy season after all, so let's talk about something scary here. More fear-mongering in the news. This time it's from IGN, out of all sources. A rare fungus that acts like the cordyceps fungus, which inspired The Last of Us, was recently discovered in a rainforest in Scotland. But, luckily enough, this fungus is only infecting spiders. But, you know, as people on the internet do, they have a whole lot of jokes. Somebody gonna taste it, watch. There's always that one person. Somebody said only infecting spiders for now. I'm putting my bow together as we speak. Oh, that'd be the worst type of zombie too. The ones from The Last of Us are the most scary. There's some silly zombie games out there. Left 4 Dead, not nearly as scary. Dead Island, that one was intense. I liked the first game quite a lot. That was actually pretty mind-boggling when it first came out. And then I played Dead Island 2 not that long ago, and that game was okay. It was pretty cool to see that it was based in Los Angeles. If Los Angeles were to go through a zombie apocalypse, what would happen there? And I'm glad they got the stereotypical content creator still trying to post content while the world's falling apart around her. The stereotypical LA accent, you know, where everyone just sounds overall dumb. I just sound dumb because I'm a big, dumb, stupid guy. That's right. You heard it here. But The Last of Us zombies, man. The clickers, I haven't really seen much of The Last of Us. I've only ever seen game clips online. I haven't even seen the TV show. I've been meaning to get into it. But yeah, just looking at a picture of these zombies from The Last of Us Part 2, the clicker statue that they have here, that's pretty terrifying. Hopefully it just sticks to spiders and that's it. This fungus is pretty creepy. I saw the headline here. There's no need to hoard toilet paper. I talked about this yesterday with the strike of the dock workers. At most big East Coast ports, people are having flashbacks to those supply chain issues and a lack of basic goods like toilet paper. Once again, hoarding it across the country. So I didn't hear about this port strike at first. I just saw somebody posted days ago on the Life in Idaho Falls Facebook group saying, hey, for some reason there's lines of people with a whole bunch of toilet paper and water in their carts again. What's going on? And then it had to be explained in the comment section, hey, there's a port strike going on. But says here there's no need to hoard the toilet paper because 90% of our supply is made right here in the U.S., and the rest comes from Canada and Mexico. If the strike drags on, you might see shortages of some goods, but toilet paper isn't one of them. Didn't the strike end as of yesterday? I thought that's what I saw in the news here. People are just dumb when it comes to stuff like this. We should learn, hey, don't panic and then hoard everything. People in the comments section were like being delusional. I saw some lady was like doing this whole TED talk about how we should always have a month's worth of supplies anyway, which is true. I mean, I for some reason think paper towels and toilet papers, when you buy those giant packs, I think it's overall too expensive. I'm like, nah, I'll just settle for like the 4 rolls of toilet paper or the 2 rolls of paper towels. And then now I don't have any paper towels because both rolls are now gone. And I've been too lazy to go to the store and buy some. But I just need to get one of those big packs, spend the money, have it be in my closet. But then now if I buy like a giant pack of toilet paper or a giant pack of paper towels, I look like one of these people that's trying to hoard them all. I'll probably get some weird looks from the other people in the store. Apparently there's some weird things going on with iPhones. Some users are claiming that the check-in feature has been suggesting they contact exes, even dead relatives. I don't have this feature on my phone. Supposedly, this feature was introduced in 2023 to make suggestions on who users should alert when they arrive at a certain location. One user claims the feature recommended contacting her deceased mother. Another received a message with her ex-husband's name. One TikToker who goes by Jay Freezing says the feature frequently recommends his boss. Very scary and intrusive that relationships of any kind are being worked out and tested by some algorithm, one user commented. I mean, here's the question that I have in my head. And I talked about this yesterday with my friends. I haven't talked to one of my high school buddies in a long time. He decided to join my Discord yesterday. I was talking to him about how we have 2 mutual friends who unfortunately have passed. And I was talking with him. I'm like, hey, do you keep these people as friends on Facebook or do you just delete them? Because clearly they're never posting anything on that Facebook profile again. Maybe you can post something in commemoration to that person. I know some family members could like take over your account and then put remembering so-and-so, and anytime you thought about that person or wanted to just say, hey, I miss you, you can post it on their wall. I think that's pretty cool. Also, I don't have ex's phone numbers in my phone. I have deleted them. I went through my contacts not that long ago and was like, hey, you know what? Let me just remove these numbers here. It's a great way to clear out your phone. Clear out the pictures as well. Why would you even have still a dead relative's phone number? I mean, there's probably some sentimental value to it. Like maybe you can text them saying, hey, I miss you or something like that. I've seen people do that in the past, which that's okay there. But the exes part, nah, get rid of those numbers. Well, it is official. Caitlin Clark, who just had a rookie season for the ages, won the WNBA Rookie of the Year award after smashing multiple records. Not only did she set the single season rookie scoring record, but she also broke the league's assist record, and her stellar play led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. And considering this was just her first year in the league, the expectations are high that she'll continue to improve and lead the Fever to even greater successes in the future. Former NFL stars Chad Ochocinco Johnson and James Harrison are preparing for an MMA showdown in New Orleans right before the Super Bowl in February. Both are 46 years old. But the former linebacker Harrison is known for his intense workouts, while the former wide receiver Johnson is mostly known for his flashy attitude and publicity stunts. Although both guys are still in shape, Johnson is going to have his work cut out for him. I don't know if you've ever seen James Harrison. That guy is much, much bigger compared to very skinny Ochocinco. Ochocinco's a wide receiver. James Harrison's just a dude who used to push the other guys out of the way. I think Ochocinco is going to have a beat down against him, he's going to be beat down by James Harrison. John Daly is one of the thousands of people who lost their homes due to Hurricane. Is it Helene or Helen? The 2-time major champion says his home in Clearwater, Florida was destroyed when the storm came ashore as a Category 4 hurricane. Daly adds that 3 close friends also lost their homes and says that the storm was devastating, the worst he's ever seen. You live in Florida, you have to understand that's going to happen, but not like this. I didn't think it would be this bad. Is what Daly still has another residence, a house in Dardendale, Arkansas, near where he grew up, and it's terrible for everyone out there. Hoping that they can recover quickly. And if people can donate money, I'm sure there are proper websites to do so. Anyway, that does it for your Shot Clock Sports Update right here on KBER 101. Just yesterday, I talked about that viral Boise State beach volleyball player named Nora Hade. She's gotten viral for her player photo on the team's website that has since sparked a ton of discussion on social media. The reason why is that you see her teammates, they're all blonde, brunette, they're all, they look like preppy girls, and then you see this one. You see Nora Hade with this dyed bright red hair, the smoky-eyed makeup, a prominent nose ring. It definitely stands out. And people are making some great comments to us, and hey, I support her for doing so. Glad to see that she was able to be, herself in the photo there. I posted it on her Facebook page with that funny caption when he got team photos at 6, but a motionless in white concert at 7. I'm hoping this turns out great for her, because ever since the college sports only Twitter page posted it, that was like the initial tweet that started the whole trend between all these other sites then sharing it, has about 6.3 million views. So I'm hoping that this turns out to be like that group that I talked about on the air, that Facebook group of the Metalheads of Walmart group. And that one guy who started it ended up going to a lot of shows and meeting a whole bunch of bands. Maybe this girl's into the same music as as us here. I would assume so. But like I said yesterday, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. She could be into pop music and just likes this look. I meant to talk about this with Victor on the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco's. This viral video from TikTok about this from this person who supposedly captured Bigfoot just laying there, and what it looks to be, what it looks like is that he's just laying there and he's picking at a branch and then notices the camera. It looks so fake to me. It looks like the Bigfoot they would use in those old beef jerky commercials. I forgot which brand did that. But this guy's like, I caught Bigfoot on camera. It's the scariest moment of my life. It's the clearest footage we can get of the much debated mythical beast to date. And the video has more than 1.2 million views on TikTok. If you want to see it for yourself, go for it. I mean, it just looks clearly fake to me. It seems like a prank. Some Bigfoot expert was talking with Harvey and Charles from TMZ about it, saying that it's brought a lot of attention to Bigfoot. Here it is. Bigfoot expert, yuck it up, cynics. Something's out there, and pranks encourage people to ask questions. So this guy with a whole PhD said, hey, you know what? It's important. Who cares if it's fake? It sparks the conversation about Bigfoot. Is he real? No one knows. As part of our KBER Rockin' Halloween, haunted by No Limit Guitar Company, 11 minutes of typo negative right there. Victor said he met Peter Steele back in the day. And he said he was one of the nicest dudes out there. And then I came across this question here from Ask Reddit. Who is the rudest celebrity you have ever met? What happened? And I saw this top answer here, and I had a feeling this guy was just a complete jerk in real life, and this proves it, because this is the top voted answer. This guy said, I met George Lopez at a Dodger game. Complete jerk, we'll put to censor ourselves here. Told a buddy who works at the stadium about it, and he was like, oh yeah, he's rude to everyone down here and doesn't tip. Screw that guy. And there's even people saying other things like, oh yeah, I met him once. He's very terrible. He's misogynistic. Who else is there on this list here? I don't want to keep trashing George Lopez. Oh, okay, let's see here. This guy said this happened in the early 1990s. I handled security at a large corporate hotel in a Canadian city. Any big name group that performed in our city stayed at our hotel. I was escorting Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers from their guest floor to the lobby for their limo one morning at 4:30 in the morning. I am 6'5", and when Miss Parton approached me as I stood outside of the elevator, she said in her sweet Southern belle voice, y'all sure grow 'em big up in here in Canada. She touched my arm in a friendly manner. She was just as sweet as pie. I blushed and forgot everything at that moment. Kenny did not even look at me as he boarded the elevator. I had put the elevator into individual use so it would stay on the floor with the doors open, but taken the keys with me When it was time to descend to the lobby in my flustered state, I'd forgotten which of the roughly 30 keys in the ring controlled the elevators. Despite having worked there for several years, there was a long pause while I searched the key ring key by key 2 or 3 times. Kenny was glaring at me the whole time, barely concealed rage bubbling just under the surface. Okay, for a second at the very beginning, I thought this guy was about to say, like, Dolly Parton was extremely mean to me. She's one of those that's nice to everybody, from what it seems like. She's a gem, for sure. Just like Keanu Reeves. Maybe Dave Grohl. I mean, I've heard Dave Grohl bites back at those that just want his autograph. Like, he won't sign anything, from what it seems like, or he only signs things for auction. I was very lucky to see a Dave Grohl book signing. I actually have one of the signed books, the book that his mom wrote, From Cradle to the Stage or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But I saw him and his mom back in 2017 or 18 at the Grove in Beverly Hills, that very ritzy shopping mall. I decided, you know what, Dave Grohl's going to be there. I'm going to go hit up this event, go see Dave Grohl in person. Didn't get the chance to say hi or anything to him, but I just got to see the legend himself right there before he cheated, of course. Oh, allegedly. And, I mean, who knows? But maybe he cheated back then, too, and maybe now he just got caught. But I think Dave Grohl is one of the nicer celebrities from what I've seen story-wise online. I kind of figured the whole thing about George Lopez. This is a very interesting thread. I'll continue to read it here as the next couple of songs play. And as much as I like bacon, I think it's totally overrated. I think people hype it up way too much. Now, I was reading here about the Ohio State Buckeyes. They have just taken their game day snack offerings to a new level by installing a bacon vending machine at the Horseshoe in Columbus. It's located in the South Stands. This machine is part of a partnership with the Ohio Pork Council. And if all goes according to plan, this machine should be operational and serving bacon to fans this Saturday. Okay, cool. Overpriced bacon at a sporting event. Are you supposed to sit there and eat the little strips? That's about it. I've seen people putting out food reviews of the bacon strips that I talked about on my show a few weeks back. These Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored bacon strips. I'm not sure if I want to try those. Maybe they'll kind of taste like candied bacon, which I've seen on some menus. Again, there's a ton of other snacks I'd rather eat than just bacon at a football game. Saw this on Ask Reddit. Figured it'd be a fun question to talk about here. What screams, I'm just pretending to be rich? The top answer here. When I first moved to LA, my neighbors were 4 Persian guys in their early 20s living in a 2-bedroom place. They had new flashy cars, designer clothes, gold chains. They'd hit the clubs. They used to come to my place to drink and watch some football because they had very little furniture in their place with no TV. They couldn't afford cable. And someone said, let me guess, 4 white BMWs. Oh, man, that's great. Designer clothes with the brand names all over it. That's a sign like, hey, I'm just pretending to be rich. I have a Supreme hoodie that says Supreme all over it. Those hype beasts, they're on a whole other level, man. I tell you, if you ever go on YouTube and you look at people who collect hype beast gear like Supreme stuff, or I don't even know what else there is, different limited edition shoes, it's crazy what people collect. Gucci is what the poors think the riches buy. Gucci is certainly one of those brands where it's like, okay, I may seem high class to regular people, but if I went up to Jay-Z and said I have a Gucci wallet, he would laugh at me. Because I'm sure he's like, yeah, Gucci's for the people who dream of being rich one day. I have to think my answer for this has to be those people that have, they put out rap songs, they put out any type of hip-hop track, and they have those $100 bills with a rubber band around them, and they pretend that they're on the phone with somebody holding up those bills to their ear. They flash their cash in front of you. That's a major sign. That's the number one sign, I think, for what screams, I'm just pretending to be rich. Florida already has more than enough issues, but still, Florida men, Florida woman, they still act up even if a hurricane has just passed through. Supposedly, Satan has started going around down there. According to a police report, I don't even know how you say this guy's name. Robert Landis, Roberlandys, Pena, was arrested after police said he entered a woman's home just completely naked and said he was claiming to be the devil and that it would be her last day on Earth. Again, yet another character that you could add to GTA 6. Just some random weirdo who's dyed red. Well, you can't make him naked in the game, can you? Give him a loincloth. Have him run around as like a little Easter egg, yelling that stuff. And then you just, in GTA 6, you can just run up and punch him. How about that? It's a slow news day. I was looking at the radio prep, and I'm not going to talk about how collagen masks don't actually help your face. I'm not going to talk about that crap. Instead, I was scrolling Ask Reddit earlier today. Was trying to find a question for the Peach Throne. Saw this one, and I went, okay, this might be an interesting question to ask. But then I thought about the loophole here. Here's the question. To win $3 billion, you must survive for 12 hours while being chased by a villain of your choice. Who will you choose? What's the number one answer for this? Lord Farquaad with 11,000 upvotes. I was thinking of something even easier, someone even easier to avoid. How about Jaws? And you just avoid the ocean. Clearly, he's not going to jump out of the ocean and drag himself across the land to come get you. He could try, but if it's a realistic shark, which Jaws is not, sharks will die if they spend too much time on land and not in the water, right? Common sense. There's no need for me to go into the ocean. We're super far away from the ocean here in Idaho. I'm picking Jaws. Give me my $3 billion. K-Bear 101, Idaho's only rock station. Time for To Peach Their Own. Here's today's question. I hope you're ready for it. I'm not a big fan of today's question, but we'll see what answers I get with it, if any at all. What is one song that just makes you cry? It was sort of inspired by the video that Victor posted on our YouTube channel at K-Bear 1. No, he posted it on his, at Victor Wilt, because he couldn't post it on ours for some reason. So he posted it on his, of him reacting to Eminem's new song, Temporary, which is a song dedicated to his daughter, and that he wants to make sure it's there before she dies, or before he dies, I should say, before he dies. Something along the lines of that. And yeah, Victor was watching that music video here this morning at 6:30 a.m. Just, it reminds me of me with my kids, which, if you're a dad, it will hit you for sure. For me, the song that actually gets me, there's a classic country song by Conway Twitty called That's My Job. And for some reason, the lyrics to that one gets me. And also, I mean, as much as Victor likes to make fun of James Blunt, that song, Monsters, man, oh my God, is that one brutal. That one is brutal to listen to. If you're a guy who's afraid about your parents getting older and eventually passing, oh my God, does that song get to you? So what's a song that makes you cry? Let me know. 208-535-1015. K-Bear, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. What song always makes you cry?
It was played at my dad's funeral. It's called Miss You All the Time by OAR.
That band usually puts out some emotional songs.
Yeah, I mean, when you really listen to the lyrics and when you watch the video for sure, it's definitely for like someone younger who like took their own life or died, suddenly, like in an accident or something like that. But I mean, just thinking about my dad, I always remember him when I was a kid and him being spry and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, man, I totally get it. Some of these songs out there, they get to you for sure.
Definitely.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that answer. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, you have a good weekend. 208-535-1015. What song always makes you cry? Let me know for the Peach Throne. Hey, K-Bear, how's it going?
Hey, Peaches. Good. How are you?
Doing great. Now, what song always makes you cry?
Well, it's kind of odd. I don't know if it's really cry, but brings tears to my eyes, and it's Disturbed Sound of Silence.
One of the best covers of all time.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty song there.
Yeah. So kind of odd, but.
Hey, man, I'm sure you're not the only one who has that answer, too. That's a good choice there.
Thanks, Peaches.
K-Bear, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. You got an answer for the Peach Throne?
Yeah, it's going to sound a little crazy, but Disturbed, playing the cover song Sound of Silence, and I'm talking the live version, not the recorded version. Yeah, that's not like it made me cry because it's sad. It was just so beautiful the way it was done. It brought tears of joy to my eye, and that's the only time it's ever really made me cry.
It's so funny. The last guy said the same song, and he thought he was so wild for saying that. And I'm like, yeah, that might be a popular answer. And literally the next caller says the exact same thing. Disturbed the sound of silence. Okay, Bear, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, boss?
Hey, nothing much. What's up with you, Stuart?
Oh, not much. Just head home.
Did you have an answer for the
But,
Peach Theron?
That Jelly Roll song gets me, man.
Which
The
one?
one where he sings in the rain. It closes, he closes out all the shows. That really sad one. I can't remember the name of it, but man, it gets me.
All right, let me look this up here. Let me literally Google search Jelly Roll song, Sun in the Rain. Oh, he literally has a song called Rain.
Is that what it's called, Rain?
He has what? Is it called Rain or?
It might
Oh no, it's the song "Save Me." That's what it is.
be. Save Me. Yeah, that one.
We play that on 105 The Hawk. Yeah, it's a sad song for sure. Thanks for listening to Peach's Pit Party, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Peach's Pit Party is hosted by me, Peaches, and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com. Until next time, Peach out.